Hello. Today, we're going to talk about how exactly twin flames come into union. What's the secret, right? And you might be, desperately watching tarot readings on the internet, and that's okay. I did it too, right? I met my twin flame, and there was the whole running and chasing thing, and the desperation, and the sleepless nights, and the obsessive thinking, and the acting weird, and all the things, guys. I did it. So, no judgment here. But yes, you may be desperately watching tarot reading after tarot reading, wondering what to do and looking for answers, and you're trying everybody out to see what they got to say, and you're probably looking at me and you're going, yeah, man, you're just another guy on the internet. Why should I listen to you? Well, you've got lots of good reasons to listen to me, guys. So let me tell you something. Now, here's what I think. I think the reason why my coaching works so effectively is because of what I say about twin flames. I think the teaching is what's important, because when I explain this stuff to you, you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is different. And it makes a lot of sense too. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. But on top of that, I am the world's leading twin flame coach. I've coached over 6,000 twin flame students, guys. I've caused thousands of unions. I've got a bunch of students that are married to their twin flame. They're making videos on my YouTube channel with me. You can go check them out for yourself. I'll show you the playlists before we're done so you can go check them out. So guys, you're in the right place, all right? I'm not just trying to brag. I want to reassure you, somebody figured it out, right? Somebody figured it out. I want your suffering to end now. Today. That's what I'm all about, guys. That's what I'm all about. Okay, so number one, what are twin flames? And I'm not going to go too in depth, because I've got a whole entire 45-minute video that I made where I go into depth, and I will show you where that video is so that you can find it and watch it. But let's just do like a high-level overview like this. So the thing about this, guys, is somebody already figured this out. And right now, if you look around at the internet, everybody is still trying to figure it out. Everybody's got a different answer about what to do about your twin flame. Everybody. And that's cool. I'm not like trying to put anybody down or anything. I think that's great that everybody wants to be helpful and figure it all out. And that's good, right? That's awesome. But it's not helping. It's not helping. It's like making you more confused. And a lot of you have already spent a bunch of money and you're trying all this different shit out and none of it seems to work. But did you ever notice that everybody is in agreement on what twin flames are? It's one soul in two bodies, or, it's like the soul split, or you're the same soul vibration, or something like that, right? Everybody says that. Well, okay. Well, if we are all in agreement about what twin flames are, what's the problem? I'm just saying. What's the problem? Like, why all the confusion about what to do? If your twin flame is your soul, interesting. Well, that's where I come in, guys. So, here's the deal. First of all, this is so obvious when I figured this out like 5 years ago. We already know what reincarnation is, right? We already know that. And everybody's got a different answer about even that. Like, yeah, you're the same soul, but the soul split up. Well, no, that is not what happened. Guys, it's just another incarnation of your soul. This is the higher self in heaven, or, the energy part of the universe, the physics, they call it the field, right? The quantum field, right? Dark matter, dark energy. Okay, that's your higher self, and this is your past life in the year 1770, 1880. There's you and your twin flame, and there's a future reincarnation of you. And maybe you'll have simultaneous in the future. I don't know. Some people ask me, oh yeah, well, maybe I had a past life with my twin flame back here and they were with me there. And we were together in a past life, right? No, you weren't. You were with you. You were with you. Your twin flame is you, guys. They are you. There is no they. There is no they. There's no we. If you got in a time machine and went back in time and saw this and then another one over here, let's just say, right? They're both you. You're looking at two incarnations of your soul. Both of them are you. That's all this is, guys. Your twin flame is a simultaneous incarnation of your soul. It wouldn't be any different than if you did get in a time machine and go back here and meet this person. That's you. You used to sell vegetables as a street vendor at the market in old London in the 1880s, and you get in a time machine and you go back and you go buy a carrot from yourself. Same thing. Think about that for a second. That's pretty badass. You met another incarnation of your soul. That is fucking fascinating. Okay, so we know what twin flames are. So what do I do about it, Kurt? Well, the question is, what is you? Because here's the thing. Here's what makes this confusing for people. People derive their sense of self from the ego mind, the personality, the id, right? So I am a YouTuber. I am a teacher. I'm a cook. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a truck driver. I'm a liberal conservative. I went to college. I didn't go to college. I went to these places. I did these things. I like this kind of music. I don't like that kind of music. I don't like spinach. I love spinach. Whatever, right? It's your identity. It's a story. It's a history, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that's what that is. Remember, body, mind, soul. The mind is that mental history of who I am. And you've got your personality and your other self, twin flame. They are your other self. They're another incarnation of your body. Well, they had their own upbringing and their own family and parents and trials and tribulations and struggles and successes and everything like you did. So they've got their own ego, personality, mind. And that's why thinking about it hurts your head when I explain this stuff to you. Because your starting point is the mind. And what I always tell my coaching students is you can't think your way there. And you don't need to. This is not a journey of the mind. This is a journey of the soul. Your twin flame is your soul. You are the same soul, right? Your twin flame is you. That's you over there. Whenever you think of your twin flame or see them, go, that's me having another experience. And the mind is like, yeah, that's weird. You think that it's you. So notice what I did right there. Watch this. It's like this. Next time you see your twin flame, go, that's me over there? That's fucking weird. How does that work? I don't get it right. And that's exactly what you would be doing. Or would you? Is that you? Are you a thinker? Guys, I have all of my coaching students read The Power of Now. And I've told people on this YouTube channel a million times, read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. You know what the name of the first chapter of that book is? It's called You Are Not Your Mind. We derive our very sense of self from the ego mind, the personality, the story, the history. That's what we think me is. But it's a thinker. And emotions too. Thoughts, emotions, metaphysical energy, right? But that's not you. Like, who are you beyond the body? And if you say, I'm a soul, well, you're right, but that's just conceptualizing the soul. A concept is a thought. That's the mind again. What is the soul? So we're pretty clear about what we think we are. We think we are a thinker. But the truth is, you are not a thinker. You are consciousness. You just forgot that. So there's thoughts and feelings going on. And when your twin flame runs away, let's face it, there's going to be thinking going on, right? The obsessive thinking, the desperation, the searching everywhere for answers. Yeah. Sound familiar? Right, okay. So there's thinking and feeling going on, but did you ever stop and ask yourself, who notices the thinking? You notice thoughts and feelings going on, right? Like, why am I thinking these thoughts? Right, who's asking? And you could say it's the mind that's asking, but how is it that you are aware of thinking and emotion? What is awareness itself? Think about it. No pun intended. What is consciousness? See, this is why meditation is so popular with spiritual people. Even the new agey woo-woo people, they still do it, and they're smart for doing that. When you see the spiritual master like Yogananda or Eckhart Tolle or Buddha or Rupert Spira, right? One of these kind of guys. You're clear that they've reached this state of enlightenment and that their mind is very tranquil. What's going on with them? Well, their mind is very tranquil, and they're not identified with their mind. They're clear about what this is. They know who they are. They are the being. They are the consciousness. They are the conscious presence, which exists only in this moment. That's why Eckhart Tolle's book is called The Power of Now. You want to get your twin flame back? That's what you got to do. Read that book, The Power of Now. I'm going to give you a movie to watch too. It's free. So they've reached enlightenment, and you're clear that their internal experience is kind of like that, right? Okay. Every time you ask one of these people, how did you do it? How did you get to enlightenment? They'll always tell you something like this. Check this out. They say, well, once I got to enlightenment, I realized that what took me so long is that I was trying to get here. And you're like, what? What else are you supposed to do? Right, doing is the problem. See, the mind it works on duality, like yin and yang. It's duality. So I'm here, I got to get there. There's me and there's my twin flame, and we are separate. That makes a we. That's where the word separation really came from. It's an ancient Zen spiritual term. They call it the separate self, separation consciousness. The twin flame community gets a hold of it, I think, pre-internet. And whoever was doing it, like in the 1970s, 1980s, they were doing it on paper, right? And they're probably doing it right because of the fact that they were using those words. But then the internet gets a hold of it, and it's a big game of telephone, and now nobody remembers why we use those words: separation, union, right? And what's up with detaching too, by the way? What's up with that, right? Well, that comes right out of the Zen playbook. So the separate self, separation, the separate self, it perceives itself as separate from everything else around it. That's why when I say to you that your twin flame is you, you're like, what? They're over there. Right, they. There's me and there's them. There's me and there's they. There's you and there's your twin flame, and that makes a we. And I'm telling you, no, there's only you, which is unity consciousness, union, right? And that's where that word came from. But because the mind works on duality, it also looks at outcomes. Like, I'm here, I got to get there. I like it, I don't like it. I don't like the way things are. I want things to be that way instead. I'm not with my twin flame, I got to get them to be with me. So I'm broken, I need healing, right? That's why everybody's doing all these healing modalities on the internet. And I'm telling you, you don't need that stuff. Healing, fixing your inner childhood wounds, the mirror exercise. You don't need that stuff. And I'm not saying that stuff is bad. That's just not what this journey is, guys. Right? So the mind is very focused on getting an outcome. I'm here, I got to get there. Duality. It wants things to be different. It will never accept the way things are because it's in that separation consciousness. It thinks it is separate from everything, even outcomes, right? That's why people are pushing so hard to do something about their twin flame. What do I do about it? I'm here and I got to get to a different outcome. So I'm kind of bringing this part of the video full circle, because remember a few minutes ago I said doing, and I pointed at the camera, right? Very key, that word. This is the first thing I teach my paying coaching students, is doing is the whole problem. Guys, thinking is doing. It's action. I'm here, I got to get there. 2 plus 5 is what? 7. Okay, that's the code breaker. I figured it out. I cracked the code. That's the answer. Now my twin flame is going to come back. Yeah, it doesn't work that way, guys. What I'm telling you is separation is an illusion. Separation, again, the whole entire twin flame community on the internet is using these words: separation, union, detaching, and they don't even know why they're using those words. And they don't know where those words came from. Well, I'm going to spell it out for you in just a minute. And I'll give you one of my videos to watch too, because I already made a video where I broke this all down. What I'm telling you is you already are your twin flame. You are the same consciousness. There's not two of you. Remember, you are simultaneous incarnations of the same soul. Your twin flame is you in another body. The question is, what is you? Because you believe you are a thinker. You're trying to figure out, understand everything that I'm telling you. And what I'm saying is you don't need to do that. That actually makes them run harder, because you're staying in this modality of separation consciousness. Again, ancient Zen spiritualism has always called that separation consciousness, when you derive your very base sense of self from the ego mind. Because the mind is duality, it can only perceive separateness. There's me and there's the other. That makes a we. And what I'm telling you is when you transcend the mind, that's called unity consciousness, and it always has been, even before twin flames were like more popular, right? I'm talking about like the spiritual teacher who has never even heard of twin flames. He's just giving you the transcendentalism teaching. He calls it that, and they always have done that. And when you transcend the separation consciousness of ego mind and enter the unity consciousness, union of the soul, which is pure consciousness, it's being. It's not doing. It's being. It's existing. It's not action, right? So when you do that, when you be that, that's detaching. You detach from the physical world. You remember that you are at one with everything. The separate mind makes attachments to the outside physical world. It's like, I got to get that thing. And there's aura seers that can actually see that happening. This is why I have all my paying coaching students. I have them read books about that kind of stuff. But this is old stuff, guys. I'm not teaching anything new on this YouTube channel. This is all proven spiritualism. That's why my coaching works. Now, let me give you some resources. First of all, there's my coaching videos. There's a whole entire playlist of like my greatest hits. I've got over 1,000 videos on this YouTube channel, but I made like a greatest hits playlist, right? Go check it out, guys. It's on this YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, guys. You got nothing to lose. Go check it out. The name of that playlist is called The True Twin Flame Teachings. This is, you got to do soul stuff. You're doing mind stuff. Mind stuff makes your twin flame run harder, because the mind is duality. It's separation consciousness, right? You push, they pull away. Push, pull, yin, yang, separation. That's why they're doing that, because you're trying to figure it out. You don't need to figure it out. Go watch my videos, the True Twin Flame Teachings playlist. Just watch the first 10 or 12 videos, especially the video about separation consciousness. It's called Twin Flames, Separation Consciousness, Unity Consciousness, and Detaching. Just watch the first 10 or 12 videos on that playlist. You're going to have breakthroughs. Trust me. You're going to be like, wait a minute, this is different. Yeah, it is different. Go check it out. Here's another thing you can do. Watch the Samadhi movie. Watch it tonight. It's free. I want you to I want you to get what soul stuff is. I want you to internalize that. When I say don't do mind stuff, do soul stuff. Right? Your twin flame is your soul. That's where there is only you. They are you. There's only one of you. And you remember that. Right? It's called unity consciousness, union. And that's how you detach from your twin flame. It's all in that video. Twin flame, separation consciousness, unity consciousness, and detaching. But if you watch this documentary tonight, it's called Samadhi, you're going to get the sense of exactly what this is. And if you met your twin flame, you're going to be able to get it. You totally will get it. You'll watch this movie and you're going to be like, I fucking get it. Because your twin flame is just triggering your spiritual awakening. That's all this is, guys. You're going to be able to watch that movie and you're going to be like, yeah, I fucking totally get it. You will. It's only an hour long. It's on YouTube and it's absolutely free. It's called Samadhi, S-A-M-A-D-H-I, S-A-M-A-D-H-I, Samadhi. Go check it out, guys. It's on YouTube for free. Make sure you watch part 1 first. There's 3 parts. Don't skip around. Watch part 1 first or it won't make sense to you. It'll change your life, guys. You want to get your twin flame back? Remember, your twin flame is your soul, guys. Watch the Samadhi movie. Read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Go watch my free coaching videos. Sign up for my paid coaching. It's not expensive, guys. I even have payment plans. You can start for like 60 or 70 bucks. And it's only 6 payments and you get instant access to the videos. But if you don't have any money, no problem. Go watch my free stuff. It ain't too bad either. Guys, I hope that makes sense. You are your twin flame. You literally already are union. You are union. That is literally what you are at your core. Not the thinker, not the questioner, not the seeker. I know I have all these questions though, Kurt. I don't understand. Right, that's not you. That's your mind. Just go watch those movies and read those books, guys. Just go do that. It'll make sense. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.